Hello and welcome to Emilio's Pin House. Want to go through real quick over some pin purchases, some recent eBay purchases of pins, and a couple things my wife got for me recently. So let's go real quick and jump into it. First set of pins is from an eBay seller, Habitatcaz, Habitat for Humanity Central Arizona is who they are, and they sell things to make money. They don't have a lot of eBay or a lot of Disney pins, I should say, but they do still have quite a few. So I bought more than I actually was looking for from them, and I'm very happy with what I got. Everything that they sent me is authentic. It's on real cards. Looks like it was purchased in the parks, and everything that they have still up as far as Disney pins also looks real and authentic. So not a bad thing to go check them out. It's Habitatcaz. It's Habitat for Humanity, Central Arizona, if you want to go look for them. First pin we got from them, Tinkerbell, always a favorite of mine, something I just collect. Even if it's not a pin I'm looking for, if it looks nice, I get it. If I have doubles, oh well. I have a pretty giant pin board, which I'll show you someday, and Tinkerbell is all over that board, and all different kinds of pins, some of them even interacting with characters in the other pins. So anytime I see a nice Tinkerbell, she has to come home and join my collection. Next, not something I usually get with glitter or rhinestones, but this pretty big pin of Marie just looked really good, and I thought, oh well, it's for a good cause. It was a good excuse, so I used it to add her to the list. It's a really nice pin. Let's see if there's anything special on the back. Pretty heavy. Your normal waffle and the ink printed little FAC number on the bottom, which as of yet I've yet to see on a fake pin. But again, I wasn't doubtful or suspicious at all when I purchased these. They looked really good, and the prices were very good as well. Next up, yet another Tinkerbell, this time with a little bottle of pixie dust. There's a few of these pins. I know I've seen this one. I have a Fantasia Mickey with a bottle like that coming out of his hat. There's an Alice in Wonderland, and I'm not sure what other ones there are, but it's a nice set. Pretty big pin, double post on the back, and very beautiful, very classic Tinkerbell. So it had to come with. Next up, Minnie Mouse. Again, I'm usually not attracted to anything with the rhinestones on it, but the pin was nice. I liked the little bashful pose, and so she had to come home. I don't have a huge nostalgic love of Minnie Mouse, but the pins are always nice. So if I see something I like, I always grab it. And of course, remind everyone, Clipper and Kitten's little gift here, a little figurine from McDonald's, something that just brings a smile on my face. Let's digress. I do have, there's a Disney down in that dome there, or Minnie in that little dome there. There's another Mickey and Minnie. Those are from Clipper and Kitten, if I remember right. Those are from a trade. Next up, from the same purchase, very nice pin from Cars Land in Disney California Adventure. If you haven't seen it, it's a great section of the park over there. They put a lot of time and work in it. I haven't been there. I've seen it in the Imagineering documentary series on Disney Plus, and it's just a really looks like a really fun place. I can't wait to get there. And normally I wouldn't have gotten this pin. I don't really get pins from places I haven't been, um, and I'm not too into collecting cars pins either. But this one was nice, and I really hope to get there someday. So I thought I'd grab it as a motivation. Finally, from Habitatcaz on eBay, something I normally would not buy. I'm not a huge fan, or I'm not a fan at all. I haven't seen these movies, but this looks like a classic set. And if you're like me, as a kid, they were always around. They were always on everything: lunchboxes, t-shirts. They were always on TV. C3PO, R2D2. This just looked like a really nice set. He's got the backer card, 2 separate pins. I see it's from 2019. Looks just like a regular Parks pin. I'm not sure if it's part of some kind of a set. But again, not something I'd normally collect. I don't collect Star Wars at all, but this is more of a nostalgic childhood thing. And they're nice pins, so I had to grab them. That's all from Habitatcaz. Let's jump right to another really good seller, Pins Worth Melting For. And the name is just right. The pins that I got are beautiful. They're really pretty pins, very nice and shiny. They look very much authentic. I have no question about it. If not, oh well, they're gorgeous pins. And I'm certainly not looking to trade them currently. So they'll make me happy, fake or not, but they really look real. I don't think this seller sells fake pins. I think they very much specialize in authentic. But here's Mickey, the Swashbuckler Inn. And if I can read that there, always a swinging good time. Really nice pin, single back. Next up, old black and white 1928 Mickey and a cow. Mickey, I believe, was created in 1928. So I'm not sure what this pin is a part of as far as a set, but let me take a look at the back, see if I see anything on here. So instead of the usual Mickey waffle, this says Walt Disney's in the possessive. I'm not sure what that means, but it just says Walt Disney's. That's the repeating pattern on there. I don't know much about this pin, but again, it was just a really good looking pin in the pictures, and it's a lot nicer in person. It has a very nice shine to it, kind of a dark metal, and has some kind of a very smooth finish to it. Next up, here she is once again. Get used to it. There's Tinkerbell sitting on some kind of a leaf with a couple flowers in the back. And again, you are just not seeing how beautiful this thing is. In person, it's just a lot nicer than it is. I'm glad I got it. And finally, from Pins Worth Melting For, Donald and Daisy all dressed up. Really old classic attire. And having a great time dancing. Happy, both of them. Donald's not upset at anybody. So there's a nice pin there. That's it from Pins Worth Melting For on eBay. Check them out. It looks like they are on Instagram and Facebook if you want to look there. Next up, not my first purchase from this seller. Each time I've just been very, very happy with the pins I got. Very happy with the prices. I love the seller, and I'm going to be checking them out again. Brighkian. I believe it's a restructuring of the real name, but it's Brighkian. Again, on eBay. Check that seller out. Here's what I got from that seller. Let's start with Jack and Sally. It's a wreath with skulls on it. Nice pinstripe pattern on a bow there, and of course skull and crossbones. Let's see if I can read that back there. 2007. I'm guessing it's an open edition or maybe a limited release in the parks, but I have no information on it at all. Next up, Goofy in a rocket ship. I believe it's a Astro Orbiter or Orbitron. It's very colorful. I'm guessing Paris. It is Disneyland Resort Paris. Hoping you can see it at some angle there. It's a really nice pin. The details, the color, the design, and it's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be from the picture. And Disneyland Paris pins are often bigger than their American counterparts. Next up, from Brighkian, I'll show you that name again before I put these away. This is, I was looking at the back, this is a completer of this set of kind of a rubber ducky with different themes, and this is a completer. I have no reason to think that it's a fake. The enamel is good on this. Usually these are fakes with the hidden Mickeys. The hidden Mickey is decent. One way to tell a fake hidden Mickey is the Mickey Mouse head shape, the icon, is often not very well defined, kind of blurry on those, but that one looks really good. And again, this seller has been great. Everything that I've gotten from them is just gorgeous. Next up, another space theme, something I collect. I have them somewhere. We'll pull those out someday to bring them all together, but anything space theme is always something that grabs my attention. But there's Donald Duck in a globe kind of helmet, glass helmet with a rocket pack, a jet pack, and he's happy. He's not upset. I would think he's angry at something while getting propelled into space, but he's having a good time. Next up, I can't believe this pin. I was just checking it out. I just kind of opened these not too long ago. Haven't really looked them over, but this has a really old barcode sticker, $7, and look at that detail. It is seems to be a soft enamel. I was kind of leaving my fingerprints on it earlier. I'll have to clean it up. But look at that frame. And of course, you got the old hag, the evil queen with an apple. Let's take a look at the back just for fun, if I can get this off. $2,000. It's 2000. They made their logo look like a Mickey, which is just appropriate. Oh, there's a sticker on here that says retired pin. That is interesting. $2,000. The price for a really nice, ornate, highly detailed pin, $7. And it's pretty thick, pretty heavy for its size. It is just about the size of most park pins, maybe a little bit bigger. Next up, what would a pin purchase be without Tinkerbell, where dreams come true? I've seen these before. It's a perforated card. Somebody gives it to you from the parks, and there's a little message on there to pass it on to somebody to brighten their day, add some magic to their day in the park. And finally, from, one more time, Brighkian, Brighkian, we have something that I did not expect. I did not realize what I was buying. I really didn't look too much at the details of these as I was buying them because I trusted the seller. And that's all of these right here. I trusted the seller and was not disappointed at all. This is bigger than I thought. It's a double post. I bought it for the Grumpy, and the diamond was kind of a plus. It's got glitter encased in there. You can shake it around, roll it around, it goes all over. But I did not realize it opens and there is beautiful Snow White in there. Again, for me, a very nostalgic thing, but I just did not know what I was getting when I bought this, so it's far better than what I was expecting, and the price was pretty good. So check out that seller when you have a chance. Now, let's look at some more things here. Real quick, a couple things I just purchased recently. Here is a set of Hocus Pocus keys. They're plastic keys. I'd always thought these were metal, but I'd only bought a couple of them. They came in a very, very beat up box. I bought 2 of these. Both of them were thrown in one of those plastic bag mailers. Shop Disney. I don't know why I keep buying from them, but I decided I was going to return them, and I thought I might not see them again. So I just opened it. And let's take a look at them. They are really nice. There's Binks, the black cat. There's lots of little symbols. Spider, moon, eye, candle. Black flame candle from the movie, of course. If you haven't seen it, for me, it's just nostalgic fun for when the movie was made. You can tell it's a movie of its time. But that's what actually draws me to it. It's a lot of fun to pull out and watch. And then a bigger one. This is a set. Both came in a box. Bigger one with the Sanderson sisters. Mary, Winnie, Sarah. And a spiderweb design in the D. Hocus Pocus. Candle. Same thing on the other side. And separately, this was actually in a Hot Topic store in our mall, so I had to get it, and I've already opened it and I've already worn it. It's a Loungefly, Sanderson sisters, kind of an artistic take on it, but nice pin. It's going to go on my Halloween lanyard that I'm going to have on with my costume this year, or what I call a costume: hat, cape, and a black shirt. Next, my wife was in Destin, Florida, where they apparently have a Disney store. She walked in there and took pictures, and she took a picture of this, and I said, "Get me 2," and she did. Haunted Mansion key in a very nice box, not crushed because Shop Disney didn't send it to me. Nothing too special on the back. I do like the giant picture of Madame Leota. Always loved Madame Leota. It's been one of my favorites ever since I learned of the Haunted Mansion. So I had to have that. And the other thing she got me, which was a surprise, was 2 boxes of these Nightmare Before Christmas mystery keys. Each has 1. Let's tear into it. Let's see if I can find scissors real fast. I have not opened these. I held on to them for you guys to see what I get along with me. Here's the first one. This one is... just can't see. These are really tiny. Oh, it's a mare. It's the mare. Looks like he's got his horn or plans. He's got his plans for next Halloween. That's what it is. We'll have to get a magnifying glass for this someday. Take some close-ups. Really hard to see what's on there, but not bad. I love the mare. I love most of Nightmare. Set that over here. Next one. See if it's not a double. This one has Sally and a black cat. And then most of the key has the Sally's dress design on it. And that is nice. These are two really nice pins. Tiny. I wish they were bigger. There's a lot of detail on there. It's kind of lost because it's so small, but nevertheless, those are great. And that is it for now. Thank you for sitting with me. Thank you for listening to me mumble and go on. But there we are. I got a comment from, I think, Disney Crazy Family asking to see more of my fig pins. There, for those of you who don't know, fig pins are pretty big pins. Usually they come with a backer that also works as a stand. I have a couple of them out here, actually. Jack and Sally, and there's Belle. I have a whole lot more. We will take a look at them in the future. And if you've been kind of looking around, you might see some more here in the background, but that's it for now. Again, thank you for sitting through this. Hope you liked it, and I think next up will be some Halloween pins, since